apologies. Sometimes when I'm live and the phone rings, because I do this off of my phone, it just kind of, everything disappears. Anyway, we are back to do a reading for my Geminis. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, if you're out there, you know, this is a reading for you for the next 7 to 10 days. Let me put it in here in the chat. Reading for Gemini. I hope you guys are all well. I had a little bit of a cold this week, but I'm coming out of it. I'm feeling better. All right, welcome in, you guys. We're doing a reading for all my Geminis for the next 7 to 10 days. Grateful, thankful for the messages for all of my Geminis always, and for each and every one of you. So if you stick around, you know, and put your questions in, I will look through the chat and possibly pull some cards for you guys. I love to do that. So yeah, if you have a question, throw it in there, and we'll see what we can do about it. All right, Gemini, next 7 to 10 days. Grateful, thankful for the messages for all of my Gemini for the next 7 to 10 days. What does it look like for my Gemini? The World card coming in, crossed by the Empress. So there is this situation I feel that is coming to an end, all right? Maybe you're finishing up a job. Some of you, I feel as if you might be finishing up a job and being out of work. And I say that because we have this Eight of Pentacles in the recent past, and then in the near future, I see you as the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you may be out of work here, or in need of you having to, you know, tap into your finances or your savings for something. I mean, that you might have had to like save some money and now you have to spend some money. I don't know. I'm just feeling as if there is some situation around money that needs to be dealt with between you and maybe your person or work. Let's see if we can get some clarity on it. So at the base of what's going on is the Queen of Pentacles coming in reversed. Again, feeling unstable, like I don't have money, you know, to what, you know, pay for something because now we don't have work. How am I going to run the house? A lot of nervous energy on what am I going to do about this money that we don't have, right? And I feel a sense of impatience with you right now with this energy around, you know, having to dip into your savings in order to maybe keep the house going. And here's your person. He's fine. I think he's not near as upset as you are about the whole thing. But you are upset because it affects everyone. It affects the house, you know, and what kind of a person am I if I can't take care of my kids, you know? Kind of energy. I mean, there's just this need for you to try to figure out, you know, how to gain some ground and some stability in a situation that, you know, maybe, you know, this loss, because I'm definitely feeling a job loss, whether it's you or your person. I feel like somebody loses their job, Gemini, and now it's like, you know, we've got to figure out how are we going to make everything happen. So it's just, you know, it's like, you know, you had money, everything was good, and now it's been pulled out from underneath. Yeah, so trying to figure out what to do next, I think, is going to be the big challenge for you, Gemini. Now, I've got this energy of the Empress here as, you know, now motherhood. Let's talk about mom. You know, I mean, whether you are a mother or you're dealing with that, or maybe, you know, there's an issue around, you know, whether or not, you know, maybe you're pregnant and now how can I be pregnant? This can't work, you know, we don't have the money. Again, we go back to we don't have the money. You know, and you're really impatient. I mean, here, you know, the Temperance reverse card, it's just like you don't have time for a miracle to happen. It needed to happen yesterday, right? Oh, Seven of Swords, you know, also coming out. Be careful of your words, all right? Because in trying to resolve a situation where I see your person seems calm, cool, and collected, and maybe, or it's reversed, you know, maybe, you know, you're calm and they're freaking out. But I just feel as if the Seven of Pentacles says we've got to move on, all right? We can't, you know, we can't keep feeding this energy, and we've got to make some changes, because the Seven of Swords says we've got to find some solutions. We got to find some answers. We can't be fighting. We can't be all nervous. And for now, I think you've got enough money saved to kind of carry you through. So let's take a deep breath. Now, I'm also feeling there's this person in your life, Gemini, who you are very, very close to, very, very bonded to. All right, because here we've got this Four of Wands, and you see how bonded you are. I mean, this is somebody very different from you. And, you know, this person could be your voice of reason, because I feel like you need feedback. I think you need to know everything is going to be all right. And there is someone who I think could help you. And here again, we have the Seven of Wands. I think you seek out trying to find out what to do now. What's next? And I feel like there is this energy around someone who, you know, can really help you. You know, it's like this is somebody, a good friend of yours, bring you down into reality and help you kind of ground into all the feelings that you're feeling right now, Gemini, because your wheels are spinning and they're spinning fast, and they're trying to find solutions, and, you know, in doing so, you're being really impatient. So watch your tone this week. All right, because, you know, it's not that, you know, you're even, you know, I don't even think you realize you're being short. All right. So watch your tone, because I feel as if somebody's trying to find answers to the problem that's going on between the two of you. But, you know, you can't demean the other person in doing so. And I feel like that could happen with a short temper. So just watch your temper this week, you know. I'm going to pull from another deck, because I feel as if, you know, you need a little bit more information here. We got 3 cards, quickly came out. 7 of Pentacles. All right, so over here we have 7 of Pentacles reversed, and then we have the 7 of Pentacles coming up upright, and the Knight of Wands. All right, you know, here, Knight of Wands, you need to put some distance between, you know, your feelings, your emotions, in order to find the solution. Okay, because 5 of Swords, I do feel as if, you know, with this 5 of Swords, you know, you end up coming up with something that nobody wants to get behind, you know, as far as, you know, how you're going to maneuver this problem, this situation. And I feel like you're on your own, all right? So if you come up with some kind of a scheme, some kind of an idea of how to resolve this money problem, you know, I don't think everybody's going to go along with you, but I think you're going to do it anyway. You know, because you're impatient. You want some action now. So be careful of that impulsive kind of energy, Gemini, because that could backfire. All right. You know, I mean, sometimes, you know, we've got to make some moves and make some shifts and changes, but, you know, we have to do it with a sense of calm. And you have this short-tempered, kind of like urgent energy about you, Gemini. And with that urgent energy, this is what I'm feeling like. You've just got to like take a deep breath and slow down, and don't do something that you'll regret later on, right? And then, as well as that being said, I'm also feeling like there's been something that you've been needing to do and you have been putting it off, you know, and now is the time to put things in motion. It's not a time to sit back, but it's not a time to, you know, be impulsive. So be careful of this energy of the Temperance card, of you jumping the gun, trying to, you know, get ahead of yourself and trying to turn whatever the situation is around. Do not be desperate. Like, I'm getting this desperate energy. You know, so just don't do that. And I think things are going to turn out okay. All right. If we just stay calm. All right. So, you know, it may feel as if, you know, the world is ending and life is, you know, taking a turn for the worse, but I feel as if it's going to open some better doors. And that's why you need to just be a little bit patient and just kind of let things fall. Sometimes, you know, things happen in our lives, and, you know, it's like our whole life is shifted and everything is up in the air. But when things settle down, you know, and they all start to land, the pieces fall together. All right. And I think this is an energy that you need to kind of, that could be a mantra, you know, the pieces are going to fall together. It's going to be all right. All right. So that's what I've got for you, Gemini, for this next week. I hope this helped someone out there. If it did, great. And if it didn't, that's okay. You know, there'll be other readings. Someone out there, I'm sure, resonated with. All right, let's see what's going on with all of you guys out there. We have Liam. Welcome in, Kuzman. Where am I from? I am from New Mexico. And that's where I've been for the last 30 years. So I guess, yeah, this is where I'm from. And Kuzman, are you still out there? Do you guys have any questions? Because if not, I'm going to pop off and I'm going to come back and I am going to do a reading for all of my Cancers. So as always, take what works and leave what doesn't. All right, and I will see you all in another reading. Until then, be well. All right, bye now.